Though the heroes banded together to stop the Dead Three and the Elder Brain, the scars from the villain's twisted plot run deep. Faerun stirs. As the world recovers, a new threat will arise that could plunge the world into chaos.
Oh, I'm back again. Let us see what mischief I can get up to now.
Here's your lesson for the day. One can't truly teach if they are not willing to learn.
Death isn't something you need to be afraid of. It's simply a new path to walk.
You wanna burn old Marcus? Well, mon frere, I was born a little for me. The fire keep me warm, baby. If you wanna burn me, you best try harder than that.
This world will be mine.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to tonight's episode of Crit Hit Chronicles. We are down one Omega for tonight. However, Omega in their wonderful Lauren in their wonderful presence is still felt. So we in a way have Omega here with us, just maybe not in the way that we're used to. Love you, Omega. Before we jump in, a couple of real quick announcements because we have a fun combat coming. First off, welcome everybody. We love having you here. There's gonna be a couple things scrolling through the chat, but in case they don't, in my link tree, there's going to be a couple links. First off, we are sponsored by Modern Artifice. So if you would like to get your hands on a wonderful set of dice, please go and check out Modern Artifice. If you use code CritHitCron, you get 10% off of your order. It also helps the channel. Also, Modern Artifice is incredibly talented, so we want to give them all the love. Secondly, as you can see below our character portraits, there is a tip goal. If we get $100, this group will be getting a feat, and our Thursday night group will be getting a talent since they are playing the Tales of the Valiant. Just a way to, have you guys mess with my game in a wonderful way that won't cause me problems later. I can't. Also, just a quick note, and I'll repeat this at the end of the night. Next week, there will be no episode as PAX U is going to be happening. So I'm going to be in Philadelphia that night, but we will return that following week. Where will we be missing our beloved Lauren? We're going to be missing Lauren for a little bit, but all good.
Nutcracker season.
Yeah,
Listen,
all good.
I just like some other amazing artists on this show, I gotta go make some money.
Go make the money. This is what we love. This is what we do. But before we begin, we have some wonderful players to announce. So go ahead, Lauren.
Hi, I'm Lauren Urban. You can find all the stuff I'm doing at lauren-urban.com. I will also be at PAX Unplugged doing a bunch of panels, which if I had thought ahead of time, I would have pulled up all of those now. So, hey, go to my Blue Sky and you can look for all of the stuff there. And tonight, I'm playing Otazash, who is a Dragonborn ranger who is going to fight a nightmare. Well, a hag in a nightmare. I think that makes them a nightmare. I don't know, but it's going to be fun.
Hi, hello, good evening, folks. You can call me Laura or Tutu or Laura Tutu. You can find me all over the internet, usually some iteration of _ Laura Tutu. And tonight I am playing Winifred, the celestial warlock Hexblood, whose backstory is coming and swinging. Yeah, so technically, I guess we're fighting a night hag in a nightmare.
Uh-huh. Oh. Night hag. Yeah, that's fine.
What?
That's fine. No, it's cool.
What?
No, it's cool. So yes, that was Laura. PJ.
Hello, everyone. My name is PJ. PJ McGaw. If I look a little under the weather, sound a little under the weather, it's because I am a little under the weather. Don't worry, though. I got a Z-Pack at the CVS waiting for me, so when the show is wrapped up, I'll be going and getting that. But I am playing the Hellish Tattooist, the Beast of Brimstone, the Cajun tiefling, Marcus Hellhammer, and I'm here to open up a box of bunches of punches for this person to munch on, and I'm excited to. Oh my God, I still have some like trauma from Ethel in the video game, so I'm going to be projecting all of that.
Well, as a quick little recap, our heroes managed to find a little brief moment of respite, relaxing in the Elf Song Tavern, bonding a little bit, getting to know each other a little bit more. During that encounter, Marcus had stepped outside to get some air when he ran into an old acquaintance of his from the Hells, somebody else who had been fighting in the pits along with him. After a very tense conversation, it was revealed that Zariel was essentially warning Marcus to stop messing with the cult of the dragon, hinting at some possible partnership between Tiamat and Zariel. After the party had retired for the evening, Winifred had been visited by a nightmare, an individual of her past, one of the coven that she had some prior history with, had shown up for just a moment in her dream. After a very, very tense moment after awakening amongst the party, they managed to get their long rest, and they gained a level, because I am a merciful DM until the combat starts. In the morning, Gideon, our resident bard, wanted to offer some assistance in possibly examining this nightmare that Winifred had experienced, and did a little deep dive into Winifred's mind, expecting just to replay the images of the nightmare, only to see that the hag was fully aware and had frightened Winifred so much that leaving that little deep dive was impossible. After a reveal that Gideon was a possible acolyte of a new god of ambition, Dicarios himself, the rest of the party was then brought into Winifred's mind, or in the dream realm. It's somewhere in between, where they saw the world around them shift and almost grow in size along with this hag as combat was about to start. Now, let's just get some mood music here. There we go. You all stand now in the Elf Song Tavern-ish, as the world around you has incredibly grown. Something about it ruptures, and the very ground, and almost like a crack, reflecting that this is not real, shapes in the ground before you, and the world splits, and you can just see this empty miasma of latent energy just sort of spiraling up as the hag stands on the opposite side of this chasm that has now opened before you. It's at this point I can show you. No, what's new in maps? Go away. I can show you the full battle map.
You can show us what's new in maps. Oh, great!
Damn you, maps! But the hag, for the purposes of this combat, given that this is not taking place in the material plane, is considered huge-sized. And her hair sort of hangs down in front of her. Her back is very arched, and her eyes, almost looking like two different sizes, stare daggers as a toothy grin spreads across her face. I will need everybody to roll initiative.
Yeah. Are we really that small, or are these chairs just really chunky?
The chairs and everything are super chunky. The room around you, it's like you're in Alice in Wonderland, and everything around you grew in size.
We've had a drink me moment.
Okay.
Yup.
A drink me moment. Sorry, I thought it was something having to do with the chat. I was like, wait, what?
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, I'll do that too.
Maybe. Okay. Gideon, and just for the purposes of the combat, in case anybody's curious, I will be piloting Gideon, at least in a support sense. I don't want to deep dive and make big old character decisions for Omega, but just so the party isn't SOL. All right. Marcus, what'd you get?
Let's see here. 15 on the die phase plus my initiative bonus of Oon. That's a 16.
16. All right. Udazash?
I also got a 16.
Okay. Udazash is going to go first because I can see that the initiative bonus is much higher.
Also, I'm very dexy.
Very dexy. Winifred?
I got an 18.
18. Oh my god, you guys are so good. Oh my god. Now it's time for the hack.
Also, just real quick, how's my sound? Am I good? Are we good? Are we okay?
Much better to me, at least.
Okay, great.
I like to hear you. You are wonderful to listen to. So thank you.
Yeah, we love you. All right. So, at the top of the round, I'm going to need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Is this against being charmed or frightened?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, yes it is. Sorry.
Okay. Thank you.
My brain. Two different things in my brain.
Whew. That's amazing because now I have a 19 instead
Nice.
of the other number, which was bad.
Okay.
So it's a
That's a dirty 20 for Winifred.
Okay. So both of you guys pass.
I should be better trained on this. I'm trying to remember when the fighter gets indomitable. But I don't think an 11 is going to win.
It will not.
Action surge, attack, fire. You know what? We're level 8. I suspect I'm going to get that at level 9. At least that's what it is in the 2024 book. So let's just assume I fail.
Okay. Keep in mind, luck is a mechanic that you guys do have access to. On your turn in combat, if you miss an attack roll, you get a luck. If you roll a natural 1, you get a luck. If you roll a natural 20, you get a luck. Luck is meant to be spent. It is either a 1-for-1 bonus to your roll, or you can spend 2 to essentially give yourself advantage and re-roll the d20. Whatever that number comes up with, though, is what you have to go with.
I've totally been forgetting to add.
All good. All good. That is something I need to remind not only this party, but also the Thursday party, as well as myself, that this is a resource that we have access to. So,
Indeed. I'm gonna use that luck point then to re-roll. Can I do this wisdom save, or do I have to do it on my turn?
you can re-roll it now. Do you have 2 luck?
Yes, I
Okay,
believe.
yes.
Yeah, I believe we start with 2 luck, and I haven't really used luck yet.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, that's better. That's a 17.
Okay. You all succeed. As the very nature of this realm, that chasm that has now opened up before you tries to seep into your mind, to pull out and literally create more nightmares for you all to face. You are all only going to take 3 points of psychic damage. You do not take the frightened condition.
Dearest DM,
Dearest Utazash,
is this literally like the world has attacked us, or has the hag?
it's considered a lair action.
Okay, so it's not a creature has done
No.
this.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. All right, up first, we have Winifred. Laura's face is so perfect.
Ew. First and foremost, now that Winnie has shaken off the frightened condition, is she aware that this is a dream?
I should have started with this anyway. Go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. Okay. 16 on the die.
Okay.
Plus 5.
With a 16, oh shit. With a 16 on the die, not only do you realize that this is a dream, but because you rolled so high, you have a moment of lucid dreaming. You are going to have an extra action available to you, almost as if you are benefiting from the haste spell for this turn.
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, if
Just
that's
know
the
that
case.
the hack can do that too.
Okay, well. Fucker.
So now I want to
Oh,
figure out
so
how to
much.
make her think that not realize that this is a dream. Sorry.
My goal is to beat her until there's nothing left. I think that's the way to win. I'm using Freddy Krueger rules, okay? If he dies in the dream, he dies for real.
If you die in the game, you die for real.
It's a good
First
place
and
to start.
foremost, I'm gonna pop mage armor on because wow, I'm squishy at the moment.
There you go.
Ay. So that is action number 1. For my bonus action, I'm going to cast Hex on the hag. And I'm going to have her be hexed for charisma.
Okay. Gonna just mark that down. Got it.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
It's fine.
And then fuck it, it's my dream and I'm lucid. I have my broom with me. So I'm gonna take that broom and I'm gonna kick off and go like 20 feet up.
Okay.
And then with my second action, I'm going to Eldritch Blast this bitch in the face.
Yes!
Go for it. Let's do it.
Okay, that's 2. God, math. Does a 26 hit?
Yeah. Yes. What kind of question is that?
How about a 19?
A 19 will also hit.
Okay. I need a D10. Where's my D10?
I don't know. Where's your D10?
Shut up.
Laura, where's your D10? Laura.
Going to kill you. Death. Dishonor. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on
your
your
cow. Oh, I love it.
Oh my god. Okay. So the first Eldritch Blast is... Oh god, I'm sweating. I am sweating so bad.
You're fine.
It's all good. Nothing bad ever happened from fighting a hag. We have this.
I'm gonna kill you too.
Hey.
Okay, I don't know.
All right, I'm just gonna do
Okay.
like that, just so my brain can remember that you are 20 feet up. I'm just putting a little border around your character.
Okay. So
It's very
first
pretty.
is 15 points of damage with 6 of that being necrotic from the hex. And the next is 7.
Sorry, it was 15 and then 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
With 4 of that being necrotic.
Okay. Got it. The blasts surge from your hands and they impact her form. The energy, like, it impacts and it leaves that arcane burn. She's hardy. So, this is gonna be fun.
It's not real. It's not real.
Oh, but I am.
Udasash, we come to you.
Oh, hi. Do
Oh,
I
hi.
realize that this is a dream?
Go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Sure.
This is going to be something at the top of everybody's turns in combat to see if they can do that.
13?
13, it is a little too real. Everything's a little too vivid around you, even with this crack in the ground and everything looking large next to you. This could be just somewhere in the Fey realm. You're not sure. But I'm going to say that your action economy is standard.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of used to this. Although that looks very comfy. Yo! No! And I'm going to cast, as a bonus action, Hunter's Mark on
Awesome.
the Blood Hag.
Cool.
And then as my action, I'm going to take out my bow and I'm going to attack twice.
Do it.
Does a 25 hit?
A 25 will absolutely hit.
Okay. That second attack will miss.
Okay.
So I am going to do now all the damage.
Yep.
So
Cheat
that's,
sheets for the win.
Yep, that's going to be, and then you, and then you, and then you, and then you. So 9, 10, 11. Do you need any of this damage split? I'm going to be doing magical piercing, radiant, and psychic.
You are all good. Just
Okay.
bulk damage works.
9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Where did that other one go?
I don't know.
Fearful strikes, hunter's mark. Need my favorite foe. 15. All right, 20 total damage.
Nice. Okay.
Between all the things.
Okay.
And then for my movement, Luna's Ash is going to run towards a comfy chair. A comfy chair. And I would love to just scramble up onto this comfy chair. How hard would that be?
Go ahead and make me an athletics check. Are you going
Okay.
for the one immediately to your left?
Yeah.
This
Is
one
there
over
any
here?
way I could hardcore parkour up onto this comfy chair?
With an ask like that, go ahead and make me an acrobatics check. I love
Thank
that
you.
so much.
I appreciate that. That's way better. 12?
A 12. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. I'll say you get up there, but it is going to use the rest of your movement. If that's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm perfectly fine with that. I have range for
Cool.
days. So yeah, I'm
All
going to
right.
scramble up there and then I'm going to look over at Winifred and say, anything we should know? Probably should have asked you that before I started shooting, but I just thought of it now.
I don't know. Is there anything I should know, TM?
Make me a quick history check.
History, not my best. Not my best. That, yeah, no, that's an 11.
All I will say, and this is all that comes to mind.
Oh, the blood is the life, dear.
Blood is the life. Blood is the life.
So make her bleed. Okay.
Be careful.
But it's a bouncy chair. And I'm done.
But bouncy chair. All right. Up next, we have Marcus.
The blood is the life. You think maybe we need to be the ones bleeding? Or do you think
Decidedly
we
not.
better- All right.
Before you do anything, go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, with
See
my
if you have a
plus
wisdom.
0,
Ooh,
I'm sure to win. Let's do
absolutely, totally.
this. Okay. Die face 18. Thank you. Die face 18.
Hey.
Okay.
Mhm.
You also can recognize that this is a dream around you. So for this turn, you will have an extra action.
Ooh, okay. So, bonus action, I'm going to cast what I'm calling Pit Fiend's Might. And let's do that. And I start, kind of growing and getting big. And from there, that's a bonus action. I need to get in her face. I can only move 30 feet. I think my measurement shows it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that chasm's a bit wide to jump. So, excuse me. I think I'm gonna try and move. Can I do that? No, that's that. Yeah, that's what I want. I'm gonna move 30 feet. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here, I'm gonna run, and then can I jump across this chasm? Is that messing up my action economy?
Go ahead and make me an athletics check. I'm going to say it's with advantage.
Okay.
And I'll explain why.
Heck yeah. All right, well, that's another 18 on the die face with advantage, plus my plus 8. That's 26.
Okay.
Nice.
With you having this moment of being in control of yourself in a dream world, jumping great distances right now, not a problem. So where do you want to end up?
I'd like to end up about here or
Okay.
here, anywhere within striking range of her.
That'll work.
Okay. So once I land there, kind of poof, and I get back up, I look at her, and I go, oh, it must be old Marcus' birthday, because someone went and got me a piñata. And I'm just going to start unloading everything I got. Do I have haste, or don't my count as hasted for this?
You have one extra action, so it's not like you're getting the bonuses to your like AC and anything like that. So you just have an extra action to toy around with.
Okay. Cool. So that's at least 4 hits. So let's get into it. First things first, I'm going to swing with a normal blow. Does a 21 hit?
21 will hit.
Okay. I'm going to roll damage, and I'm going to need her to attempt a DC. Where is that bad boy? Come on.
I don't know.
My favorite rune. There it is. So as I punch her, you start seeing like snakes burst out of my arms like Wolverine's claws, and then they just lash at her. And as they do, they catch flame and turn into chains, attempting to grapple her. I need a strength saving throw, DC 14.
That is a 16.
Oh, so close. Okay. She'll still be taking an extra 2d6 damage from this.
Okay.
So that's going to be one extra d6 as my first hit. Okay, so that's going to be 11, 13, 15, 24 damage, with 11 of it being fire.
Nice.
So that's my first hit.
Okay.
Second hit. Okay, that's going to be a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. Pop my fire runes to cover that. So from this, I'm just going to make this a pretty standard attack. And that's not going to be too much. It's going to be 16 bludgeoning damage with my second hit. Now, to clarify, we would say action. See, as an action, I can attack twice. So do I attack 2 more times or once?
You would attack her 2 more times. I know technically the haste spell is like you get 1 extra attack, I think. It's the dream world.
I think it's 1 action. So I think like that means I can attack again like to the same value. But that's GM. I think it's GM description in my brain.
Yeah.
All right. So first one I'm going to make this my haymaker. So it's a -3 to hit for 6 bonus damage. And that was a big mistake because that's a 6 on the die phase. Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
You know what?
I'm going to say narratively, she catches that next fist as there's a trail of blood down her nose.
Oh, you're a fiery one, aren't you?
Before I retort, I'm going to try another haymaker.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a -3 to hit for 6 bonus damage. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 will hit.
So when she grabs my hand and she goes, "You're a fiery one," I look in the eye and I say, "Oh, madam, you have no idea." And wham! I hit her with that hook punch with everything I got. So that's cool. All right, so that is
Cool.
That's gonna be another 22 bludgeoning damage with the haymaker.
Okay. That second hit just clocks right at her chin, and the rest of you see teeth like fly out, and she just
Oh, Petal. You're going to taste so good.
at the end of Marcus's turn, she is going to spend a legendary action to attack Marcus back. Let's see if this hits. Will a 17 hit Marcus?
That depends. I haven't used a reaction. Can I use one now?
You can use a reaction now. That's perfectly fine.
Okay. In that case, that will miss, and that will provoke my counterpunch.
Okay, there you go.
So what is she attacking me with, anyway?
Her claws. Her claws,
Okay.
which are long and already seem to have some sort of stains upon them.
All right. So I do like I come in with that overhand left. I take a sidestep, work the right uppercut, come in with this huge, no, at this point it'd be a right hook punch. She catches that, left haymaker. She then makes the strike on me. I duck, parry, and as I come around and get this wide overhand punch, I just raise a hand up and I say, we just met. You don't get to taste all Marcus just yet. Bah! And I smack her in the dome for another... He's feeling good about himself. I'm gonna strike her in the dome for the 13 damage as I kind of strike her, do a little footwork, step back, and go, ooh, I'm feeling pretty. Someone get me a mirror. I want to kiss myself. Let's go.
Oh, God. I love Marcus so much, even when he says the stupidest shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been sitting on that stupid line for 3 months in my head, going like, ooh, I feel pretty. Give me a mirror. I want to kiss myself. Let's go.
Oh,
Listen, with the round you just had, that's the appropriate time to say shit like that. I'm here for it.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Let's burn
fair.
that one,
There was a lot of damage you just threw down.
Yeah.
Daryl says Marcus is me on the brown liquor.
Brother, share toast with me.
when that Henny gets going, whoo, buddy.
Oh, and you feel good about yourself and you're vibing? Oh, yeah.
All right. It is Gideon's turn. Unfortunately, Gideon did not pass that wisdom saving throw at the beginning, so action economy is standard. I have to measure some distance here from Gideon. Okay. Gideon is going to bonus action inspire Marcus, because holy fuck, that was a lot of damage you just did.
Yeah.
And they're in melee, like an idiot. Then as an action, let's see. We are going to do... We're going to do Dissonant Whispers against the hag. So I have to do a wisdom saving throw. That's a 13 on the die. 18, which does beat it by 2d6, or excuse me, 2. I believe it's half damage. Half damage. Okay. Go. Oh, I rolled like shit. 2, 4. 9 points of psychic damage. That was a bad roll. Don't be mad at me, Omega. Okay. And then Gideon is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Gideon, join me on the comfy chair.
Don't make me do Gideon's voice. I can't.
Okay, don't answer me. That's fine.
Up next, it's the hag's turn.
Shit.
The hag is able to understand a moment of lucid dreaming. Her first action, she says, "Sisters?" And appearing on the field are 2 other hags. These ones much smaller, looking a little bit more like, I don't want to say like a run-of-the-mill hag, but like not as clearly higher up. Their size is increased. It looks like they've just been summoned directly from the material plane. And both of them give that same eerie laugh that sort of echoes out. Her next action is going to be multi-attack on dear old Marcus. So...
And I have no reactions left, so this is going straight to the dome.
Uh-huh. It's going to be great. Will an 18 hit your AC?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's 18 points of slashing damage, and you are now grappled. Then I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
As you watch as some of the hair that sort of falls out from under that hood like immediately shoot, almost like there are tiny blades at the ends, right into Marcus. So-
You know how Marcus said he felt pretty and he needed a mirror to kiss himself? Yeah, I think fate decided to slap me on the wrist for that one, me. Because I rolled a 1.
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh,
That
no.
is another 14 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
And she heals 7.
I do not like that. I do not like that at all.
Fuck me.
And then at the end, as her hair is continuing to pierce Marcus's skin, her eyes, which are intensely focused, look up at Winifred. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 18 on the die plus 5 for a 23.
Okay. There is a moment that fear, that those eyes, everything else goes cloudy, and you felt yourself start to doze off for just a moment, but you steel yourself as you resist the sanguine curse.
Did she just succeed against being charmed or frightened?
Not a charm or a frightened condition, more like an incapacitated condition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're gonna hear me ask about that a lot because Hag.
Totally fine.
Because Hag. Again.
Because Hag.
Because Hag. I think the rest of the party might see the broom like dip real dangerously for a second before Winnie just like yanks the handle back up and bares her teeth and just, I'm not that frightened little girl anymore.
The 2 hags who have been summoned, they were just summoned on this turn. Let me do their own initiative, just because otherwise it seems a little shitty to have them immediately show up and start attacking. Well, great. So it's gonna be a bit before they get to do anything, but that's okay. Because I rolled a
I've got
5.
summoning sickness. It's fine.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, summoning sickness. Magic the Gathering. Back up at the top of the initiative, I'm once again going to have everybody make a wisdom saving throw. Is that a natty?
Natural fucking 20 for 25.
Nice.
Remember how when we got that level, and I was like, guys, I have so much HP. This is gonna be great. I realize now I should have put that into wisdom. I rolled a 5 on the die face, no bonus.
Oh my love.
I feel like putting it into
baby.
hit points is smart in a way. It is wise.
Yeah, no, considering you just got fucking mollywopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm in between the two, and I only got a 13.
Okay. Going to do that real quick while I fight with my pen. Udazash, this is going to be against a frightened condition, if that impacts you at all.
Then yes, I get advantage.
Okay.
Okay, now that is a 16.
Okay, that is the DC. So, Udazash and Winifred, you're only going to take 3 points of psychic damage. You resist the frightened condition. Resist. Nightmare time. I literally called this thing Nightmare Time. Marcus, you are going to take 6 points of psychic damage. And I would like for you to describe for me someone in your past who frightens you.
There's only one person I can think of that filled me with more fear than anyone else. You know her, you loved her, hate her. It's gotta be that big old bitch Zalray help me.
You say that. And just as you have that moment, that flash of seeing her, everyone can hear coming from that chasm as a figure rises from that break in the ground. Zariel, the Archduke of Avernus, appears before you. Marcus, time to go home.
No.
With that in mind.
As a reaction,
Mhm.
because I succeeded against being charmed and or frightened.
Mm-hmm.
You watch as Udazash kind of mulls on that for a little bit and then looks back at this hag and goes, "Oh no, you should be frightened of us." I need her to make a wisdom saving throw DC 13.
Oh shit. I have to write something down in my book. Hold, please. No, well, it's that sound is appreciative for me as the DM, considering I rolled a natural 1.
Buddy. Okay.
So,
I keep forgetting about that. Okay. All right.
Hag.
Hey, well, let's see if she burns another legendary resistance on this, but I love the idea.
I'm going to say, given this combat, so it's marked down in the book, but I am going to put a strike through it as she is using a legendary save to resist that condition.
Hey, burn through him. Burn through him.
I was about to say, if this is how she burns through them, I will take it. So yeah, for the briefest of moments, Marcus, you see, as when Udazash calls out to the hag, there's like a half a second where you can swear she looks a little frightened. And then it's gone.
Fair enough, fair enough.
With that in mind, Winifred, it is your turn.
So can we all see Zariel?
Mm-hmm. Her
Is
big
she real?
black wings flap to keep her aloft. Her pale, almost gray, bald head sort of shines in the false firelight of the campfire, and those red burning eyes look with nothing but a cruel hatred towards Marcus.
Oh boy. Okay, but she's real. She's not real.
I will say, go ahead and make me an insight check.
I should have said puppies. I should have said birthday cake and puppies.
I think that's worse. I think that, like, to be afraid of 101 Dalmatians, I think that is objectively worse.
You can either pick one of the biggest baddies in D&D, or something that your party will never let you live down, like puppies.
I mean, or you could have gone with the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and then we'd have a really, really fun time.
That is also true.
True.
Wild.
I would have to do some fun token creation on D&D Beyond to make that happen.
On the fly.
There's gotta be a mimic birthday cake. I'm just saying.
DM, that's an 18 insight.
18. You recognize that Zariel is not in the flesh before you. This is merely something that has been spawned from that sort of nightmarish energy roiling from that chasm before you. It is the very nature of the space that you're in right now. It is not only your own nightmare, but now others have been pulled into it, so it's feeding off of them, looking for something to hold on to.
Okay. In that case, Winifred is gonna tear forward through the image of Zariel.
Okay.
And right over here.
Okay. Just gonna keep that little boundary with you.
And she's gonna shout, Marcus! Marcus, it's not real! Wake up! And I will use that as my somatic component as I, as a bonus action, use my healing light.
Love it.
So from my 96 dice pool, I'm going to use 3d6 to heal Marcus a little.
Sweet. Sounds good.
Okay. So it's 10 points of healing.
Go ahead and take that healing, Marcus.
Oh. And then once more, 2 Eldritch Blasts to the face. I'm just focusing on the what I perceive as the biggest threat right now.
Okay.
First is a 25 to hit.
A 25 will absolutely hit.
Second is an 18 to hit.
18 will also hit. Damn, your rolls. It's kind of bad. I'm like, okay, no, this will be challenging. Now I'm like, okay.
Yeah, let's see how long this fucking lasts.
Yeah, look, you say that now. I guarantee you, with devil's luck, I had all those great hits. Next round, I'm just going to be basically just...
The dice giveth, the dice taketh away.
That is true.
Okay, first hit, that is 8 points of force damage, 4
Okay.
points of necrotic for 12 total.
Okay.
That, and the next one is 1 point of force damage and 6 points necrotic for 7 total. Because
Okay.
the dice giveth and the dice take away.
Oh no, that's not so much damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Happens.
All good.
So yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Do you still have that extra action from realizing you're lucid dreaming?
Is that, or is that just the first round?
Actually, yeah, it was going to be an every round thing. Go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
It's a 16.
Okay, 16. That was the DC for the prior round. Yeah, you have an extra action as you still hold on to that lucid dream. You know none of this is real. But something about this hag in some way, shape, or form is, but at least the area that you're in, you know how to operate.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to use my second action to cast Guiding Bolt.
There you go.
Bringing out the big guns, baby.
We love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo! 25 to hit. Oh, I don't know if I have enough d6s.
No.
Yeah,
I love
that'll
that problem for you. I love that problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because because it's as a warlock, that's automatically a 4th level spell.
Yeah.
That's 76.
Of juicy radiant damage. Just
Everyone out there who's all like, Celestial Warlocks aren't that great. Get screwed. You're wrong. They're amazing.
They're amazing. I say that as a cleric main. They are amazing.
I love clerics, paladins, warlocks. I don't get them play them too often, but when I do, I savor it.
Yeah.
That, ladies and germs, friends, foes, and fiends, is 30 points of radiant damage.
Yes!
Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's fine. That's great. Everything's fine. Yeah. The Eldritch Bless. Oh, go ahead, Laura.
Oh, yeah. So Winifred has one hand on the broom, holding on like any good little witch does. And you see her just fully like fucking softball pitch, as this glowing white hot orb of radiant energy just almost following the same trajectory that Marcus's haymaker did, just bam right under the chin.
I love it.
And then she is left with that glittering radiant glow, which means the next person to attack her has advantage.
I'm going to give you a lovely little bit of info, my dear Winifred.
Uh-oh.
It's at this point you remember her name. Hecate.
Huh!
There's one at the up.
The blast collides with her chin, and you remember Hecate being obsessed with exsanguinating any victims she came across. Very much owning the title of Blood Hag. She reacts.
Oh, let's see how much spunk you have when I rip your friend apart.
She's going to spend 2 legendary actions. And she is going to shift right here. Well, yeah, right here. Just enough where Marcus is dangled over that pool
Oh no.
of
Wait,
nightmarish energy.
Fuck. DM.
I am also large.
That's fair.
Okay.
She is counting as huge sized right now.
Awesome. Cool.
DM, is that a spell?
It is a feature.
Damn it. Okay.
Not a
I love you. That teeny little distinction always feels so like, no, delete. I'm sorry. I love you. I know what you were trying to do. All right.
One motherfucking spell slot left, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Udazash, we come to you.
All right. Is this place real or a dream? And is Zariel real or a dream? I guess
Go
are all
ahead.
the questions.
We'll start with your lucid dreaming. Go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. This isn't the one I have advantage on, though, because it's not against being charmed or frightened. I can't remember.
Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Thank you. I don't have an amazing
know.
bonus, so I rely on...
Kind
Nope.
and
I rolled
Oh my god, those
Same
2
thing
8s.
There's 2 8s. Nope. This
Oh,
is
I
such
love
a
manual dice.
It's so much fun. How about Zariel? How real is Zariel?
Go ahead and make me an insight check.
Zash, focus.
That's a 12.
Oh, 12. She looks pretty real.
Excellent. Okay. Hag first. Marcus's demon second. I'm so excited. I'm gonna keep focusing on the hag, the blood hag, because that's like one massive creature at a time. So my first attack with advantage, because Winifred is awesome, is a natural 20 for a 31. I was gonna use sharpshooter on it. I don't know if I'm still allowed to do that.
I trust you. I got you.
Okay. So here, I'm gonna roll that damage now before I roll the other one. So that's 16, and then 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. 18, 19, 34. 44 points of all of the damage. As Udazash, despite the fact that multiple enemies are now on the field, and she completely thinks that this is real, is so excited, because I thought we were gonna have to, like, track all these people down, but now there is Winifred's nightmare, and there is Marcus's nightmare, and this is gonna be so easy. They're all just right here. And then for my second attack...
So here's the thing.
Okay.
I want you all to know I went rules as written with this creature. If you all hadn't done over 100 points of damage that first round, I'd be in a much better position. But instead, Lauren, how do you want to do this?
Winifred, how do you want me to do this?
Take her through the fucking eye.
Yeah, I am so excited to help Winifred take this hag out that I just kind of peer around Marcus, and I do one of those cool things where I shoot the arrow, but it actually kind of curves around him and then comes down into one of her eyes, out the back of her head. And then as it dissolves, because it's a magic arrow out of a magic bow, she's already drawn back the second arrow, sees that, I might not need to do this, and is then going to, for flavor, point it at the Archduke Zariel. But what happens?
So, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to switch the music here. Because holy shit, she's beginning to believe. Thank you for that Matrix quote, chat. You fire this arrow, this small beam of light, and it goes straight through, and the viscera just sort of like almost Kill Bill style for a moment. Like Marcus is covered
Sorry, Marcus.
with all of this. The moment that it exits out of her head, the world around you shimmers and stutters, almost like a TV. The signal starts getting rough. And as she screams, you all suddenly feel this. You get this lurching feeling as you are pulled back into your bodies and out of this dream world. You currently stand in the Elfsong Tavern in the inn as Illithor, standing close by. Is everything okay?
Oh, we need to go back. I need to finish off the demon lady. Devil lady.
Out of curiosity, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Do I still have to make wisdom saves?
No, because the object of your fear is no longer within sight. And now that you're back in your body, you are more centered. However, you are left with the claw marks and the piercings in your skin from where her hair had sucked the life force out of you, even in your physical form.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So Marcus is not healed back to full. But you all can see, standing close by, a visibly human male with medium-length brown hair and a purple gold robe. His skin almost emanates this beautiful aura. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? Well, I wasn't quite expecting the hag to pull you into a nightmare, but I suppose they kind of have to improvise every so often. Yes, this is my Gale voice. Fight me, chat.
Well, you know what? I would be more impressed if she had been making a dream. I think nightmares can only do nightmares. Night hags. What kind of hag was that?
A blood hag. She's a
Winifred,
blood hag.
you're okay?
Winifred is not okay. She's dazed, just kind of staring into the middle distance, but talking.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of pale, kind of clammy. Blood hag. Her name's Hecate.
Her name was.
DM. Laura knows how hags operate. Would Winifred know? Given her background and her comeuppance.
I'll say yes.
Gosh, hags are notoriously difficult to kill. I already thought she was dead once.
I think Udazash is still standing there holding onto Gale's hand.
Mm.
Like, hasn't let go of his hand unless he pulls away.
He's just like, this is happening.
But at this point, we'll let go of his hand. We'll put her bow back and come and sit down next to Winifred and go, yeah, they are difficult to kill. It sucks. But so are you.
That's just the thing. They don't want to kill me. They want to remake me.
You are too awesome to remake. They could not make you better.
Thank you for your help, all of you.
Always. And if we need to go hunt her wherever she is, in your dreams, not in your dreams, then that is what we will do.
Winifred reaches over and kind of hesitates, but then she puts her hand on top of Utazesh's. All right. I think we've got bigger things to worry about, though.
Maybe.
What
But this is important for you, and I can focus on several things at the same time.
That you can.
Like, Marcus, you should sit down. You look not good. You punched really good, though. That whole... You, punched her, 12 times. Maybe 14. There's a lot of punching.
Shale has stepped forward to assist Marcus over to a chair. What in the fuck? What? You all stood there for a moment. I didn't quite understand what was happening. And now you're bleeding. And she immediately sets to work. She grabs a healer's kit and starts working to try kind of patch you up a little bit.
The minute she starts to touch me, I gently grab her wrist, not strong, just enough to say no.
Marcus.
No, it's okay. I'm fine, me.
Marcus, you're not.
I need to go outside and get some fresh air.
Marcus,
I need to
please
get
sit
away.
down.
No, they told me. They told me she couldn't find me. She told me she wasn't going to come up here. I was never going to have to see her damn face again. And I saw her face. I saw it clear as the morning sun. They told me it wasn't going to be like that no more. I wasn't going to have to see her ever again. And there she was. I wasn't...
Shale takes your hands and just holds them.
No, please. I need to be alone. I need to get... Your hands feel great. I just need to not be here right now. I need to go outside and get some fresh air. That's all I need, man. I just need some fresh air. That's all I need.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much. I need to... And Marcus gets up. I need to... I'm sorry, everyone. That was a wonderful fight. We won us. We were badasses. Winnie, I'm truly happy to see you doing better. I'll be outside. Everyone, please sleep well. I'll see you all in the morning. And I'm kind of finishing my sentence as I throw open the doors and walk outside.
Marcus, it's already daylight. Okay, we'll come find you in a moment.
It is morning time, but you do step out. So you pass a couple of individuals who sort of do you even give the effort in navigating around them, or are you just walking straight through?
My chest feels like there's a 50-pound weight resting on my heart. My breath just seems to be pumping in my own skull. My skin feels like it's on fire. I'll do my best to be polite.
Okay.
That is a very sporadic measurement of politeness, and when I get outside, I just move past them, get outside, and just catch my breath.
Okay. As Marcus leaves the room, Winnie and Utazesh, what do you guys do? I'm going to say, just for narrative purposes, Gideon is there. He is recovering as well. He's happy to see that we were able to undo the damage that he had done by trying to make this happen in the morning. That can be explored more by our wonderful Omega when they return.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think we're going to have to...
So a conversation will have to be had, but for now, you can tell there's an almost embarrassed sort of vibe coming off of Gideon as he sort of sets to work to prepare for the next venture.
So Winifred has put her hand on Utazesh's hand. Utazesh has now put her other hand on that hand, so just a nice little sandwich. Even as she is like, okay, goodbye, and like watching, and she's clocking all of her friends are disturbed, angry, upset, not happy in any way, shape, or form. And you can very clearly see she has no idea what to do or how to fix this. So she just kind of looks back at Winifred and goes, I don't know how to fix problems with when people attack your mind. I forget so much, so I don't have to worry about that. But everybody else is so upset, and I don't have words for that kind of thing that can fix. I only shoot things. Is there anything I can do to help you?
I don't think this is something that you fix. Zash, not really. But I can tell you one thing's for certain. It's been a long time since I've had any real companions. What I do and what I am, as I told you, people find it off-putting. I've become very used to being on my own, and that's fine. But with things like this, I find it far better to know that you've got people in your corner. And right now, I think that's what we need. You don't have to make it better, you just have to be here.
I will always be here for you. Even if I forget, I will be here. I don't know if I can stop not trying to make it better, or that I will know how, unless it involves shooting things. In which case, I'm going to shoot things.
Good. I think we've got a lot of things that are going to need shooting.
I think so. Is there anything we can do to stop that from happening again so that you can get some good sleep? Because I don't want you to be afraid to sleep.
That I'm not sure about. DM, just so we don't have to hash it out and take up everybody's time, I have an idea, and I will message you later.
Okay.
So we'll see. I might need to make a stop at the Sorcerer's Sunders to see if they have something available, but I'll be all right. We'll figure it out.
Figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
How long before we should go after Marcus?
He still needs healing. I'll go find him.
Okay. You both kind of need healing, so maybe you can help each other.
Maybe. And Winnie will kind of squeeze your hand, Ujazash, and she'll smile as best she can. It's obvious that she's still shaken, but as she said, at least she's not alone. And there is a comfort to that.
All right.
And she's going to get up. She's going to just sort of squeeze Gideon's shoulder, and then she's going to go over to Shale.
Shale, for the moment that you approach, she's still kind of looking after where Marcus had left before she sort of shakes off the feeling and sees you. How are you feeling?
That's a question, that is. With any luck, we will only have to deal with one monster at a time. So, I'm going to do my best to get us back on track, eh?
You know, when I agreed to join you all, it wasn't simply so that this one thing could be dealt with. I know everybody has the skeletons in their closet. And I don't know specifically what happened, but what I do know is that if anybody tries to be a monster to you, they will have to get through me first. So don't fret, Winifred. I'm here.
Thank you, Miss Shale.
Well, you saved my life twice before. I have at least 2 debts to settle with you before our journey comes to a close.
Oh, aye. And technically speaking, I've got Fey blood, so you don't want to leave those debts unpaid.
She smiles, and then there's this little flicker of like, oh God.
It's true. She's a Fey creature. And Winifred grins, and for a moment, you see the little bit of Feywild mischief. It's not malicious. It's teasing. I'm gonna. She sort of thumbs towards the door.
Yes.
Make sure he's not bleeding everywhere.
That's fine. If you need, I have a healer's kit. I know you have some arcane abilities as well. Just sort of putting it out there as well.
Thank you.
Of course.
I think I can handle it.
She smiles and nods.
As you walk out, canonically, what's going to happen is Udazash is going to talk to Gideon, and we can do that later.
Okay, sounds good.
When we have a Gideon back.
When we have a Gideon and when I am back. When both of us are back in the same place. But
Yay.
canonically, that's about to...
All right, I'm going to mark down.
Yeah. Future conversation.
Tazash in elf song. Okay, cool. Got it marked down. But we'll say that Shale, Dicarios eventually just say, well, if you need me, you know where to find me. And
Oh, where do we find you? You were very helpful. Thank you. Who are you again?
Oh, about that. And his form just disappears in a poof of
here's the
magical
thing.
mist.
Yeah. And I think that's, as you're walking out, you hear me turn to Gideon to start the conversation going, so, Faye, do you also know Fae creatures? Because that was very Fae.
You just hear... And that is the most Gideon that I can do right now. Winnie, you rush out of the tavern. And where would we find Marcus?
I think Marcus feels both too big and too small at the same time and needs to find a place to remind him his size. I think he's going to go back to the alley where he fought Mazaketh, and he's going to be on his butt, arms wrapped around his knees, trying so hard to come back to this space.
Okay. Winnie, make me a perception check as you step outside the tavern.
That is 22.
Okay. I'm going to say that's enough. You can spot just the way that the light is sort of hitting the city. There's a little shadow against the wall in that same alleyway where you had rushed to assist Marcus the night before.
Shite. When he kind of looks both ways and walks out into the street, down the alley. She doesn't try to touch Marcus, but Marcus, you see the hem of a skirt and a pair of travel-worn boots, edge of a cloak, and then Winnie actually takes a seat opposite Marcus. Just sits in the dirt.
Hey, little Winnie, how you doing, you?
I'm not the one who's bleeding everywhere, Marcus Hellhammer.
Oh, this ain't nothing. You should have seen me back down there. Believe for days and never die on me.
Can I patch you up at least? Please.
I'll be okay. Shrugging off worse for a long time now, but I appreciate the gesture.
Marcus. I can tell you for certain what you saw. The hag. Hag was real enough. That's for certain, and that's a problem for another day, but she wasn't there. I promise you, I swear on the blades of my champion, she was not there.
She don't gotta be there. She don't gotta be there. Just looking at her is all it takes. You know? Someone that hurt you, someone you revile so much, someone that put that fire in you. You don't gotta see her. Just knowing she's around makes you. Thank you. I know she ain't real. Doesn't stop it, you know.
No, it doesn't.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a little old drama queen, me. I'm not trying to ruin the day. We won. That's a victory no matter how you squeeze it. But just gotta find a way to get out of these bars once again. I gotta make my cell a little homier. I gotta get comfortable. It's gonna take a minute.
Well, can I sit with you while you do?
Yeah. I like that, Winnie. I like that, me. Was I rude to Shell? I tried my best to get the words out, but I don't know if you ever been on fire, but being polite when you're on fire is like trying to water the roses with piss. You're just making a mess.
You have a way with words, Marcus Hellhammer.
I'm in a pact for it. I'm a wordsmith, me.
And she'll get up and actually move to sit next to Marcus. But she's about an arm's length away, doesn't want to crowd him. If anybody is going to understand, it's going to be Shale. She's about as prickly as they come. I think I rather like that for her. It's the scales.
It's good to have a tough skin. She got tough skin, her. I guess she's needed to have that. You ever been to hell?
Not literally. No.
Thing that always surprised me, I thought, it was gonna be the chaos that gets you. It ain't the chaos. It's the pure order of it all that just is. Faye, they chaotic. I'm sure you know better I ever could. You know they chaotic over there. On hell, it's not. It's the most orderly place you'll ever meet. And when things happen, they ain't done randomly. They ain't done accidentally. They're done with purpose. You can be the biggest hero, all laughing this. But when you living behind bars and people look at you like you're an animal, you in a zoo of heroes, but when ain't no one around, that zoo is just a cell. And there's always one person who'll be the first to tell you you ain't good enough. No matter what you do, you ain't good enough. No matter what you do. Oh, come on, Marcus. Come
You were
on,
good enough.
get it together.
You were good enough to make your way out, Marcus.
Yeah.
And I don't know what you did to get here, and I frankly don't give a shite. But you're here. And you fucking survived. More than most are gonna say.
If any of that history comes and bites me in the ass, I want to apologize to the Hellhounds by you too. She told me I was never going to have to see her again, that I'll be safe with my freedom as long as I kept to the contract. And I don't know what she's going to want down the road. I don't know what her boss going to want. I don't know what the hell that sniveling Raphael is going to want later.
We will cross that bridge when we come to it. There's no use barring trouble before it gets here.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you this right now, Winnie. I am nothing but a bunch of trouble in a trench coat.
Have you seen the rest of us? We have a professor from fucking Blackstaff. We've got a dragonborn from the Feywild who seems to delight in bloodshed more than I think anyone I've ever met has.
Oh shoot, he's wildcatting, that's all.
Oh no, Zash is perfect, just the way she is. And then there's the Hexblood with a brain like Swiss cheese. And you with your contracts.
An artist with enough anxiety to fill a boat.
Made it this far. We survived another brain and mind flayers and cultists, and makes a gesture towards the tavern. That.
I'm feeling better now, Winnie, thank you.
Good. Does that mean I can heal you now?
Yeah. Go right ahead, Winnie. Do what you gotta do.
It's giving like perturbed orderly nurse, like the patient who refuses to like sit down kind of thing. It's like, Mr. Smith, you need to sit down or you're gonna okay.
And he's just going like, you don't know me. Back in W2, I killed 90 men. I killed 50 men.
Wow.
Basically. Okay.
Jesus.
So I'm gonna use my last spell slot to pop a cure wounds. I'm just gonna roll that on D&D Beyond because I don't feel like digging out those D8s.
That's perfectly fine.
Oh shit! That's 25 healing.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
So Marcus, when he reaches out, she touches your wrist. Once again, biting cold hands and the sensation of someone walking over your grave.
There's another kind of fast breathing sound, but instead of that kind of belabored, heavy breathing from the chest, it's more of a kind of back of the shoulders. Kind of.
Sorry.
For what?
Cold hands.
Have you felt my forehead? I got a dome like a fresh turkey from the oven. Me, that cold hand's gonna feel good right here, right there.
When he gets that like mischievous fey look on her face, she kind of reaches up and boing! Right in the forehead.
I'm not even gonna say anything but thank you because you did exactly what I told you to do. That's on me. That is on more.
Come on, before the others think we run off.
Yeah. Take your time. I'm gonna get something from the kitchen. Is it too early for alcohol? It's too early for alcohol. I'll get some tea.
Yeah, I wouldn't know, but you do as you like. You're a grown-up.
I'm in for the room, but okay, sure.
Oh.
As the tension settles, and as everybody comes down from the nightmare of having to deal with a Blood Hag, we're going to go ahead and take our break. So to everybody in chat, stick around. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Go ahead, stretch your legs, get some water, get some food, take your medicine if you haven't, and we will see you guys in about 10 minutes. Welcome back, Internet. We return with more Shadows of a Baldur's Gate. Our adventurers now having recovered, at least physically, from the nightmare with the Blood Hag. Now the city lies open to them. You guys know that you do have to swing by the Archduke to pick up your supplies. And Winifred did mention needing to go to Sorcerer's Sundries. So, what would you guys like to do?
Well, when you return to the room, you find that Udazash is in the middle of telling the story of what just happened. Probably to Illithor and to Lazuli and anyone else who will listen, but mostly to the two of them. And you come walking on in and she's like,
and then Marcus punched this hag who was like the size of a building. Big hag. She made like little tiny hags too, which I did not understand. They were very like weirdly small. But then she was so big, and then Marcus got big and punched her like 12 times. And then Winifred flew across on her broom, and then there was this like big thing of light and lit her up, and then she was just disintegrated into little bits of light. And then I was gonna attack the big demon lady, and we ended up back here. But it was so cool.
You are getting the most polarizing reactions. Lazuli is like eating it up, like, what happened next? What happened next? It's like vibrating with excitement. While Illithor is like clutching his robe, like, what happened? Like, very fearful and very thankful that you guys are back safe.
Mm-hmm.
you're back! Welcome back! The breakfast?
We should eat, and then we should head out. Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're okay. That sounded. Yeah.
Illithor, you look like you're about to keel over. Love, take a breath, please.
I'm good. It's fine. I'm learning
Inhale.
to breathe through.
Inhale.
There you go.
And exhale.
I'm a very good storyteller.
You gotta let it out. Let it out. Illithor, let it out. Illithor, exhale.
I have been picking up how to tell really good stories from Gideon, and I learned how to tell. I'm just a very good storyteller, so I just involve everybody in the story. There's like I paint pictures in front of them. Wish I could do that more often.
Yes, you are very, very talented in many different ways, Zash.
So are you. So the two of you. I'm glad to see the both of you. I'm sorry I couldn't help more. What are we doing now?
Well, I think we gotta go do some chores, talk to Archduke, go get some items. Also, I don't know what mood y'all's feeling this morning, but as an apology for my unfortunates, I got a bottle of whiskey and a pitcher of iced tea. I don't know which one y'all in the mood for. I ain't your mama, but here you go. And I put them both on the table in front of me and go, yep. We're all square now.
Uda's actually going to walk on over to the two. You've noticed that she's grinning and in the process of being like, you do not have to apologize for anything. And when you say, I'm not your mom, there's like a brief pause as she kind of regards you seriously for a moment.
I'm gonna make an insight check. Okay. 7.
With a 7, I'm gonna say she seriously considered you might be her mom for a moment.
I'm gonna have like, Booty.
How's? Oh my god. DM/Zash with the passive insight of 20 now. What do I pick up?
She honestly took a moment to consider whether Marcus could be her mom. She has no idea.
There's a chuckle, and then Winifred looks momentarily concerned, and then makes a beeline for the iced tea because we're not touching that right now. we don't have enough time. We ain't got enough time to unpack that.
I'm gonna take a little bit of both, put it into a tall glass, and just be like, first one's down, and just take it.
I'll stick with the iced tea. It'll be fun.
Iced tea, breakfast, errands.
Iced tea, breakfast, errands. What errand? Oh, we gotta go see Duke, and you got a thing you gotta do. Okay. No, I know errands. Okay.
All right. Breakfast goes well. It's quiet and peaceful. You hear some other, citizens of the gate just sort of making their way through, sort of standard business. Nothing out of the ordinary. There is a little bit of a hubbub in conversation as some people talk about High Harvesttide the day before, and how there's just this general slight unease as it's the theme is like, great, again we're dealing with more stuff.
Can't deal with this shit again.
Yeah. But you guys are going to benefit from a short rest, for those who need short rests to rebuff mechanics.
Thank
So sorry about the Warlock.
I'll roll a hit dice.
I think the only thing I have is my Pit Fiend's Might, which takes a long rest to get back, so not too worried about that.
But which direction do you guys go first? Where would you like to go?
Well, the Archduke has our money and everything else, so probably there first.
Okay. As you make your way through the streets, you approach the High Hall and can see the two guards from the previous day standing outside the door once again. And the one who had spoken with you yesterday holds up a hand. With all due respect, first off, I'm assuming this is the voice I had used. We're just going to go with it.
It's a great voice.
The Archduke is taking another meeting, but he did instruct us to have something set aside for you. And they present a satchel. This was specifically requisitioned so to support you on your journey.
Oh, I believe we were supposed to have supplies and possibly a cart as well.
The cart is been arranged with the stables. They are preparing it as we speak, but everything you'll need is in that satchel.
Oh, DM, is it a bag of holding?
It is a bag of holding.
Let's go.
Thank fuck.
Wait, does he put the horses in there too?
No. Oh God, no.
You open the bag of holding and a horse goes.
Oh goodness. Okay. I will add a bag of holding.
Yeah.
I am going to pull up my list and just quickly run through it for you guys. I will copy and paste, so you guys are going to have everything there. But
Thank you. I don't want to have to do this right now.
yes, all in all, 800 copper, 8,000 silver, 1,700 gold, 130 platinum.
Damn.
Buying all the horses.
You get 3 I'm just gonna say items that are equivalent to 25 gold. The bag of holding, a helm of comprehending languages, 1 potion of fire breath, 1 potion of greater healing, and 3 regular potions of healing.
Very nice.
So I will go. Oh my god.
Pardon me. What?
I opened Discord and saw the picture that Omega sent.
You just saw that?
Oh my god, I just saw that.
Oh no.
I was not expecting that.
Okay.
We
I'm
miss you,
excited.
Omega.
Oh my god, we miss you so much.
We miss you,
I was
Omega.
not expecting that face.
That's amazing.
Holy shit.
Omega, if we ever get to go to, I almost said a tavern together, but I meant a convention or both. I owe you a drink. That is a great shot, my guy.
It's amazing.
Bless your heart.
Beautiful.
So, You find all of this in the bag of holding. And the guard says, they also said to... I'm just cycling through all of my NPC voices at once. They also instructed that should you require any further supplies, Sorceress Sundries has also been informed to provide you with a discount.
That's very kind.
Oh, lovely. I guess we should go see Roland then. Thank you for your time, sir.
Of course. Best of luck.
I think we're going to need it.
Well, now we have luck and a lot of money.
Like, there's Winifred, honestly, she's just kind of staring at the gold. She's never held this much gold at once before.
It's a lot of gold.
Like, legitimately, I'm picturing at one point Gideon kind of has to put a hand on her back and like, that's a curb.
Like, it's a good thing we've got a bag of holding because the weight of that would be ridiculous.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's right. Baldur's Gate 3 had weight for your gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the minute the mod came out to dump that,
Yeah.
Yep. 100% the first mod that I got.
I have never seen
that
a
noise.
more like crystal clear rendition of more money, more problems. Like, I have 12,000 gold. Can I walk? No, but I have 12,000 gold.
I have 12,000
Karlach
gold,
is
and now I'm heavily encumbered.
Listen,
Anyhow.
listen, Karlach is amazing and wonderful, and she is the best in all things, and also she carries all the gold for reasons.
Just walking is like, hello, Soda. What do you need from me? You need me to hold all of the team money. Well,
Yes.
at least you trust me.
Yeah. I don't know. I had Minsk for that, but you know, I have to have Mercer do something.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, oh god.
But
Anyway,
you all take the time to count out everything that you have. I assume you guys are going to head towards Sorcerer's Sundries at this point, yes?
Indeed.
Okay. You all continue through the town until you see the all too familiar, almost dome-like structure with a sort of like a midnight blue sort of color scheme to it. And you can see just outside there are some illusionists and magicians who are conjuring some minor images and sort of playing around with some of their less lethal magical abilities, sort of to advertise. And as you approach, a image sort of translucent in this like pleasant, almost like a baby blue outline. You see, welcome to Sorcerer's Sundries. I am Roland, the storekeeper. If you have any questions, simply request my presence at the desk and I shall assist you forthwith. Welcome to Sorcerer's Sundries. And
Eye roll from Winifred as she doesn't even wait for the image to finish. She just kind of walks through it. Wizards.
can we tell how close you got to get to that specific spot for the answering message to pop up?
oh no, make me an investigation check. Oh no, because that's
Okay.
going to trigger it over and over and over.
Why would you think that, 17?
Oh no. 17?
Mm-hmm. On the die, because I was plus 0 to that one.
Yeah, you can see this teeny little thin line. It's almost silver right in between some of the cobblestone, right at that entryway that you recognize as being sort of like a tripwire to activate that image.
How much meddling would I need to do to be able to make it glitch? Like, I don't think Udazash could. I think she could ruin it. I don't think she can change it, but I want to max headroom this thing so that it's, hello, welcome to, like, I want to
oh Jesus, make me an Arcana check.
I'm
Oh,
great
God.
at this. 16
Fucking goddamn it.
on the die. Thank you, dice. Thank you.
You can you can understand the enchantment in place. You understand its base principles. So you, if you wanted to, you could speed up, slow down, increase the pitch, or decrease the pitch of the message.
I would like to
That
do
is-
all of those randomly all over the place. So it is just constant. It's too fast. It's too slow. It's too high pitched. It is. Welcome to Sorcerer's
Welcome to Sorcerer's Sandries, where only sorcerers need
Absolutely. And then it goes in reverse.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is there any way we
yes.
can make him say that this is his favorite shop in the Citadel? Because that would be hilarious.
And you see Udazash just on the ground with like a piece of stone and her claw just pecking at things going, I could try, but really I just know how to like mess with this thing. And I don't think I could convince Gideon to really let me mess with the thing. Oh, this is fun.
I will say, you do feel a presence behind you as you hear Gideon go,
Oh, will you actually help? I mean, I would like to be wrong that you would be interested in letting me play with this.
let's not.
Full
It's the best
teacher
I got.
face.
Full teacher face, like pursed lips, one cocked eyebrow. And we'll
As
say
you
this
walk-
happens just as you hear, Welcome to Sorcerer's Sandries.
Oh, if you don't want to have fun, I will have all the fun. That's fine. All right, let's go shopping.
As you enter Sorcerer's Sundries, it is almost an assault on the senses with all the different colors and the energies that sort of hang in the air. In one corner, you can see there is an open tome on a podium with several like gold and platinum implements attached to this large machine that is aimed at a golem, a stone golem. It just sort of stands there idly. But there's somebody working on that tome, sort of trying out different combinations of runes, and you watch a scorching ray fire out of this machine and just sort of square into the chest of the iron golem. Then you see they flip a couple pages and they try something else, and flowers get farted out of the machine and just sort of harmlessly hit the chest, and you hear, damn it, I thought I had that one. You can see in the corner there is absolutely, have we all been to something akin to a hookah lounge?
Yes.
Where like people are just sitting on large couches and like the most chill. You can see clearly the divination corner, as there are some arcanists who are mid-meditation and they've got incense burning in that corner. You just see all different sort of magic users all over the place, all while another image of Roland appears behind the counter. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to direct you wherever you need to go.
Roland, get your red ash down here.
Hold, please. You hear running footsteps going down the stairs as you see a red-skinned tiefling with brown horns that sort of perk up. They've got the burning ember eyes and sort of short to medium brown hair that sort of curls at the end, sort of quickly run down, like adjusting their robes, like, hello, Winifred. Sorry, it's been quite a while since we've seen you last. Welcome back to the Sundries. How may I help you?
Hello, Roland.
Hello. I see you've brought new friends, not customers. That would be assumptive. Hello, I am Roland. I am the keeper of Sorcerer's Sundries. Welcome.
Yes, Roland, these are my friends. This is Utazash.
Charmed. Welcome.
Oh, I don't do that to people.
Oh, it was a figure. I understand.
This is Gideon and Elithor.
Illithor just sort of waves, and Gideon gives a nod.
And this is Shale and Lazuli.
Miss Shale. And he gives a little bit of a bow. And she says, Roland.
Wait, what was that?
Yeah.
What was that?
My wisdom is a 0, and I saw that.
Go ahead and make me insight checks. Anybody who wants to attempt to figure out what happened there.
Yes, please. 15.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'll say that's enough. It's pretty obvious that there's something there. You guys see a very, and it's interesting to see on a tiefling face. It's interesting to see a tiefling blush, but there's a little bit of a reddening of the cheeks, and you see a coy smile on Shale's face. You can deduce that there may have been an attempt at some sort of romance before Shale, in her very Shale of ways, maybe shot him down when more was discussed thereafter. But Roland quickly looks away. I believe your name is Marcus. Welcome. Welcome to Sorcerer Sundries.
Listen, do you have up in here like a little black book with like, Livre de Diablo? Do you have a book about the devils? I'm looking for one, me.
I believe we do have one. Yes, I believe I can requisition. NPC name that Cujo can't think of.
My name is Jeremy, sir.
I mean, let's be honest.
Jeremy reporting for duty. I've been working here for 6 months. I am very perplexed. You don't know my name.
Names. Jeremy, go and fetch some books on the hells, please. Thank you.
Of course, because that's my name, Jeremy.
Yes, Remy. Got you.
Not even closer.
Okay, I'm just gonna write down Jeremy.
I think Winifred looks at Roland, and then Shale, and then Shale and Roland, and Roland and Shale, and Shale and Roland.
Shale picks up on this, and she looks back, and she gives a little shrug.
Definitely one of those like, okay, go ahead.
But Roland turns back and says, "Yes, well, wow, Jerry is handling that. What else can I get for you if you need anything?" And he's looking right at Winnie.
I personally, if you have one in stock, Roland, I could use an amulet of non-detection, please.
Oh, of course, we have several of those. Strangely requested, quite often lately.
Do you have a second one, then, by chance?
Oh, I can check our stock. Give me... is non-detection, right?
Yes. Essentially making it difficult, if not impossible, for someone to scry.
Right. I knew that one myself. Hold, please, while the DM tries to find this particular item.
I feel like we've got Illithor, like, reaching out to touch something, and if Gideon doesn't grab him, Winnie just kind of reaches out and puts his hand down.
There we go.
New
Proof. There we go. Okay. I may have pulled up a site with item prices and whatnot, and oh boy.
Good thing we got paid.
Yeah. So Roland walks past you all to one of the shelves that has all sorts of amulets and rings and bracelets that sort of slowly appear like on the wall as he walks by, and he sort of filters through some of the labels before he sees the one that he's looking for, and he presents two of them. One of them looks like a jagged piece of onyx at the end of a pendant. The other one looks a little bit more presentable. This one looks like it is a sapphire inset into a piece of silver. He says, yes, well, both will accomplish the same result with the same enchantment, but these are a little bit expensive, not just to sort of preface, they are about 3,000 gold each.
Oh, all right.
But you do have a discount, which knocks it down to 2,000.
Roland.
Yes, my dear Winifred. I apologize.
Squint. I could be persuaded to do another trip out past Rivington if I gather anything interesting for component pieces. Maybe you could knock a little bit more gold off, please.
Make me a... Well, now you have to make me a persuasion check with advantage because of that cute little please at the end.
Y'all devious. Devious and deviants, all of you.
Yes! Oh, fuck yeah. I love playing tiny, cute, unassuming characters because it's fun. That's a 22.
22.
Nice.
What? I suppose...
Blink, 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 blink.
We're doing fine, I think. Perhaps just 1,500? Would that suffice?
I'll look to the rest of the party. It's party funds. If
You wanted this, go get it. Especially if it's going to make you feel better.
I just want to make sure, because it's not just my money, it's our money.
You're our friend.
Yeah, and considering there's a whole murder of people out there trying to find us, I think this could be something that goes a long way. So please do what you gotta do.
All right. We'll take both of them, Roland. Thank you.
Well, all right. Here, would you like them wrapped? Do you just need to take them as they are?
No, love. We'll be walking out with them.
All right, and I'll hand them over to you.
Do we need anything else? Looking to the others.
As you ask that, Jeremy comes back down with two books. One, I'm gonna say, has like a deep red leather cover with gold leaf for the title, which is Of Gods and Demons.
I got this one. It's more delving into the demons more than the fiends, but there is mention of the war going on between the demons and the fiends in there, so you might find some more info in there. And then there was this other one. It doesn't have a title, but I know that this was sort of in the Hells section of the library that we have up there. It might prove use to you. I did kind of flip through it, and it did talk to me at one point, but that was a couple weeks ago, and now it's just sort of just a book. So, maybe
Concern?
it does have... What?
Concern?
Oh no,
What?
some books, some arcanists were so absorbed into their knowledge that they actually put themselves in the book. So there is an arcanist in here. It's not just some other willy-nilly voice, you know. But
What did
I
they
don't know
say?
if that's better or worse.
oh, he was just complaining because it was a little dusty on his cover, so I just kind of cleaned it up a little
Oh.
bit.
That's fair.
Oh, so we got a snooty book then. Okay.
I don't think that's snooty. You would not want to be dusty.
Yeah,
I've
Cheryl
been
actually
dusty for many
speaks up.
years.
Oh, yes, I agree. Dust everywhere? Not a fan. Sorry.
Oh.
No, touche. Well, in that case, I'll take the talking book. Help me with my reading skill a bit.
Okay.
By the way, any of these books got pictures in them?
I mean, I think the of Gods and Demons does, but the other one, I'm pretty sure it's all just handwritten. This was more of like a passion research project. It's clear that the arcanist inside was really taken with his own research, so it's gonna be a lot of writing, not so much pictures. Is there something specific you're looking for?
Well, first of all, I'll take both of those books. Thank you so much. Doing lots of
Okay.
traveling, I'm gonna need something for the travels. I'm also trying to find. Well, I don't feel very good saying out loud. Me, can I whisper it in your ear?
Okay.
Okay. And I lean forward and I whisper, I'm looking for heretical knowledge and forbidden runes from the devils and demons of the nine hells.
Oh.
Well, and he looks to Roland, who just sort of like looks expectantly like, well, tell him where he can find it.
Please tell him where he can find it. I would like to know it is me.
Well, that would, there's a, see, this is where I'm confused because one person who's my boss says go ahead, but I know regulations is another. You know what? I need this job. There's a, we may have something, but it's specifically set aside. It's sort of in our restricted section. Those books aren't allowed to leave the premises for fear of endangering, the outside world. So, we can arrange, if you would like, an appointment for you to observe and absorb what knowledge you can. Our appointments are pretty booked, though. I think the next option we have is about a week from now. There's some big fancy archmage currently up there from Blackstaff.
Yeah, but we are also here from the Duke, and I know we're supposed to get discounts and stuff, but would not in this case discount mean getting ahead of the line? See, we've got to leave today, tomorrow. We're leaving very, very soon to go save the entire universe, and we're not going to be able to come back for an appointment.
Mm-hmm.
Utazash, go ahead and make me a persuasion check with advantage for invoking the Duke. And
Sure.
also saying you were going to save the universe.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what she thinks. 15.
That's true. What was
With
it?
advantage.
With advantage, 15.
15.
Oh,
I don't have an amazing persuasion.
I'm not persuasive either. I got like a charisma +1. It's not terrific.
Roland steps in at this point. Oh, I apologize. I was not aware of what it was we were speaking of specifically. Given the nature of this information you seek, the only way that we would be able to handle this would be through an appointment. Unfortunately, our restricted section is currently occupied by one archmage, a headmaster Torn, I believe his name was, and he requested the room to be sort of just for himself.
Hey, it's okay. Hey, no word of stress, no fuss, no muss. But let me just say this. It does seem a little strange, though, that you're going to give this guy way more time than us, because we're going to be leaving soon, and he's just going to be here growing older. So how about you give us just one day, I'm sure. And if he has any problems with that, we can talk to one of our own professors of the exact same academy, and I'm sure they can work out the details.
I don't mean to cause any insult or to cause any problems. There was he paid quite handsomely to reserve the room. more so than even I was expecting. And he sort of like looks back and forth just to see if anybody's
Can
listening.
Marcus just go into another room? Like, you've got to have several rooms, right?
Maybe I'll give you a little gold and he and I can share the book. I mean, it's got 2 pages. That's one for each, person.
Oh, does he have the book too?
I
thought he just had the room.
I'm picturing them holding a page open while both are just like head craned to read it.
Torn's
That's
about to turn the
fantastic.
page and I tap him the rest like, I ain't done with that one yet. Give me a second here. Okay, now you can turn the page.
So stupid. I will say go ahead and make me one more persuasion check with advantage, given that multiple people are trying to kind of pitch this here.
Okay. Come on, perception.
Persuasion.
Come on, persuasion. It's okay. Look, I think the only good dice rolls for the night happened in the first round of combat against the hag because I rolled in a 9. So yeah.
Okay. Roland.
Yes, Winifred.
I roll to the gods. Far be it from us to interrupt the musings of a great archmage. What would we need to put down in order to preserve this book, to make sure Marcus gets a fair chance at it after Master Thorn is done?
If you were meaning to reserve the book to be read at a later date, that would be at a discount, 20 gold pieces. Given that this is, as I understand it, quite dangerous and restrictive knowledge, I would say 20 gold with your discount would settle any pending debts.
I'll look at Marcus.
That works for me. 20 gold.
20 gold.
I ain't $100 to pay. I reach in my pocket, I pull out 20 gold coins, and I hand it proudly, probably for the first time in my life, actually having some cash on me. And I say, yeah, so, whenever that book become available, I will be very excited to read it.
I will inform you myself when the book is available to be read. I do apologize once again, if it helps at all. And he kind of looks back and forth again, just to make sure nobody's really listening in. He was quite adamant about the arrangements, so...
He seems to be like that.
Is he actually looking at the same book that Marcus wants, or he just wants the entire room because he is that big?
I believe it's just the room that he was really after. He's sort of made some odd requests for the books that he would like to read, but that book was not one of them.
Odd requests?
Yes. There was an old tome. It was a historical, not anything magical, which is strange. Speaking of an old realm called Greyhawk. It was sort of a strange historical dive into some knowledge, but I believe he just sort of saw the private room and decided to make that his place to relax for a while.
So maybe someone could just go on in and get the book that Marcus wants, and Marcus can sit over there.
Well, there are some wards that we do have in place to ensure that the books don't leave that particular room. Like I said, as Jeremiah had stated, those books really could deal some lasting damage if in the wrong hands, and the moment it leaves those wards, it would cause many problems.
We'll just, Zash, we have what we need down to make sure that Marcus is the next in line. And I think we've caused Roland enough trouble.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't consider this any trouble whatsoever. Dear Winifred.
Do we need anything else?
I do want to circle back to the other 2 books I was talking to Jeremy about me. I could still purchase those books and leave with them. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, those aren't restricted. You can go ahead. It's just going to be this cow is a publishing fee. It's 15 silver.
Oh, thank you so much, fiancé. Let me get those 15 silver for you right now. I'll reach into the bag, I pull out 15, I count it all up and go, here you go, young man.
Thank you. I appreciate your patronage.
And he sort of gives a weird glance at Roland before he turns and like goes back to the counter to put the money away. Yes, he's a fine lad, him. But we have the entirety of the sundries available. If you would like, I can show you our new evocation testing ground. It's sort of a marvel of my own creation. It's if you want, that is,
That would be lovely if we didn't have a deadline, Roland.
Right.
But well, I'll let you know when we're back.
Yes, that would be quite wonderful. Yes. Mm-hmm. Where what's going on over there? And he like finds nothing's happening, and he's like quickly leaving.
I'm gonna lean over to Marcus as soon as we have a moment. Do you want me to steal the book?
Wait, what book? The restricted book?
Yeah, the one you really want.
What? What? No. You think you can steal that book, though?
I have no idea, but it'll be fun to try. And you
my
really
God.
want it, so I'm willing to try.
It's at this point you hear, "Welcome to Sorcerer's Stone," and you look and see a Harengon step in, wearing the loudest outfit, with a pair of very small spectacles at the edge of his nose, very tiny. His ears go straight up. He is very well groomed. He's got gray hair across his back and the top of his head, and white on his mouth, and sort of descends under his tunic. You see he's got this flowing, multicolored cape behind him, and he carries with him a spear. But the spear looks as though it was made from the trunk of a tree. So it's got sort of knots in the wood and sort of vines that wrap around it before it extends out into a leaf-patterned blade. And he sort of approaches.
Am I to understand that this is Utazash? Yes?
This is yes.
Yes. I am a messenger from Queen Titania, summoning you back to the Feywild so that you may report in on your findings with the once shadow-cursed lands, and also some disturbance with some hags.
Oh, now? I mean, now is not really a very good time. I've kind of
Queen
been
Titania insisted that the moment I find Utazash, that you would be brought back forthwith upon use of the plane shift spell that is embedded in my spear. So, if you are Utazash, then we must return immediately.
Well, that's only if I am.
You did previously state that you were, unless my ears, which have never been deceived before, were deceived.
Well, maybe they were. I mean, the material plane is very weird. Also, immediately... I mean, we've got a little bit of time before that's immediate, right?
I will start again. And he starts repeating verbatim the same words he was just speaking.
And I'm going to nod all the way through everything and go, okay, well, give me a couple of days.
All right. And he'll just sort of turn and
Oh, Vase,
just
what
start.
was your name? Well, you don't have to leave. You can stay.
Oh, I misunderstood. My name is Harley Featherbottom.
Ah, nice to meet you. Yes,
Sir
that's
Harley Featherbottom.
very important title, I guess. Okay, Marcus, Winifred, they're over there. A bunch of people over there. That Jeremy and Gideon and Lazuli is here somewhere. And we're saving the universe.
Oh, well, charming. I'm quite charmed to meet each of you. Yes.
So, what if I only have like half the information I need about the shadow cursed lands, which are no longer shadow cursed, but they are doing something else?
That would be something that you should relay to our queen herself.
Well, she's not my queen.
Yeah, let me rephrase. That would be something you should relay to my queen herself. She will have some sort of compensation for you investigating these matters as they are.
I mean, I hope so. That was the whole agreement. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I need a couple of days because we're gonna go to, and I look at everybody. El Terrell? But you can come with. We're going to ride horses.
Charming. I love this character.
Yeah, I love them too. I want to
Voice
annoy
is
them all day
Killing
long.
me.
The whiskey went down wrong when you did that. Oh,
Have you
Oh,
ever
it
ridden a
burns.
horse before?
Just clear out those sinuses.
Did they ask for you to seek consent before riding them?
They don't usually not hear, but I usually ask anyway. If it's only polite. They're going to have to ride around with me on their back.
Utazash?
Yeah.
We're just gonna... Tanya?
Yeah, that's who sent me to go check out the Shadow Curse lands.
Oh.
okay. Look,
Is that a problem? Do I
I
need to
know-
kill her too?
No,
who is
no,
Tanya?
decidedly not decidedly. Oh.
Did I
oh.
just hear a threat on my...
No, of course not. I was just asking.
Nope.
I made no threats yet.
No. Marcus, Titania is the Queen of Flowers, Queen of the Spring Court.
She's
the
a
Feywild.
very big deal in Defay.
I
Yeah.
got a feeling if she a queen of anything, it's probably not best. It is best for you to say yes and go with that. Mr. Featherbottom,
Yes.
we will be needing our Udazesh back. If you go do this thing with her, could you bring them back wherever we are, wherever and whenever they're done doing their thing over there? Can you bring her back to us?
Please. She's
I-
kind of important.
Yeah.
Here, no, you know what we'll do? We never agreed on what she was going to give me as payment for doing the thing. So that's the payment I want. I want to go back to my friends when I am done.
He he retrieves a piece of parchment from his satchel and unrolls it. And as he does, it looks blank before you just see all this sort of flowery language immediately appear on the page.
So the boon that you are going to receive from my queen is simply to be returned to the material plane wherever these adventurers are. Yes.
I'm going to look over his shoulder and quickly scan whatever this contract is that Uzash doesn't remember anything about. Is there anything else in there that I should know about?
No. It's it was pretty cut and dry. Go find out what's going on. There's
Okay.
no skeevy language or anything like that you can see.
Okay. It's not a weird Fey bargain.
No.
I mean, the weird Fey bargain part of it is Udazesh went, okay, you can pay me later. So, because that's what she does.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
Lord.
So when we're done, which I'm gonna look at everybody and go, I will be back as soon as possible, but it could be 3 minutes or 5 years. So you should be prepared.
No, time works differently. out there.
Okay, so I want to be returned to my friends, and I want to remember them when I come back. I need to remember them because it will be a pain if they have to tell me everything that just happened.
And you see that he is on a separate piece of parchment, writing down the qualifiers that are now being added to this boon. Yes, of course. I will present this to my queen, and if she agrees, then yes, I can see this being fulfilled personally.
Okay, then I guess that makes sense.
Yes, well.
Marcus, I'm not going to be able to steal the book for you. I gotta go make a report.
I think the book itself is a steal. I don't think we gotta put any other. That's okay. No, you do what you gotta do. You okay?
I mean, unless. And I'm going to look at the Harangon and lean in real close and talk like I am trying to be sneaky, and it's probably still way too loud, and go, can you plane shift us when we get upstairs into a secret room? Because I have to pick up a book while we're there.
Oh my goodness.
I suppose, yes.
I'm going to look over at Marcus and just grin, like, do you want me to?
I look around. I make sure Roland's not looking at me. Make sure
Make a
nobody's looking at
perception
me. Making a perception check.
With that
Just
zero
turned into
modifier.
a heist session.
I need
God.
like a belt of wisdom because I got a 0. That's a 7.
You're pretty confident nobody's looking at you,
Oh no.
which
So
is
since-
weird because, like, someone's always kind of looking at you.
Look, they have good taste. That's why they look. So, looking around, I do one of these things where, like, I look at my shoulder and I just go,
And I'm going to grab this Harangon by the really, really bright cloak and go, your cloak is really pretty. I want to see it closer over here. And I'm going to drag them upstairs and just try to get into the room. Like, no pretense. This heist is going to be a smash and grab.
Winnie's
Okay.
just watching this whole thing. I'm pretty sure Winnie and Gideon are both just kind of watching.
Yeah, I imagine
Shenanigans
Gideon's
right
like,
in front of
nope.
you.
just turn around and be like, I would apologize for being a bad influence, but I think this has been the best influence they ever had here. I ain't mad at all. If you are, I'm sorry that you're mad.
Cheryl is standing right next to Winnie with that same expression, like,
Actually, yeah, Winnie leans over to Shale and looks up and says, I take it back.
yes, I was wondering when you would. Oh,
Great.
nothing to be concerned of.
What
What was it that they always say to someone? Oh, you're so pretty. You're so pretty.
Elbow.
It's so funny because I just literally said earlier, I need a mirror. I want to kiss myself. I'm so pretty. So, you know, I guess I deserve that. But Marcus is still gonna do like that kind of kind of like this is not. I got a bad feeling about this. I got a very bad feeling about
Winnie is just blinking those big doe eyes. She has no idea what's wrong. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, why don't we just wrap up here? We can have a nice conversation when we're on the road. Be on the road for a long time. Us, we can just do that there. And until then,
Of course.
I'm just gonna take these 2 books
Marcus?
and I'm just gonna read.
Marcus, come here, please. Come here.
Oh no, what did I do? All right.
No, come here.
Yep, I come walking right up to you and I'm just like,
Closer.
all right.
Closer.
Oh, I'm gonna get smacked. All right, I lean forward.
Winnie takes him by the front of his shirt. If you get me banned from this shop, I will turn you into a new pair of boots. Are we clear?
I look to you and I say, they would be the prettiest boots you ever wore. Yeah, with crystal.
Good. Pat. too much force.
Adjusting my shirt through my armor and my jacket, my vest is kind of getting that. Now, if Uri does it, that ain't on me, and I leave.
You feel a hand grip your shoulder. Oh, just one more thing. Because Winnie had a good point. If I get banned, there will be no amount of heat that your body could give off that would save you from the icy revenge that I would seek upon you. And she pats the other cheek, but her touch is ice cold.
Look, they're both cold hands. Just one's like frost and one's depth. So after that happens, you just see Marcus like, "That's what you get, Marcus. That's what you get. All right." And I turn around and I go, "Uri, can you hear me?"
Oh, I'm gone. I've already
Yep.
gone up the stairs.
Uri, you turn around expecting Udazash is still there, and Udazash and the Herongon are both gone.
No, when I said I grabbed him when we left, gone. We're upstairs.
And to that, I just turn around, I throw my hands up, and I just start jogging after them both, just like, this is what you get,
I'm gonna, and then Winifred's gonna take her arm and just loop it through Shale's. Shale, I rather like you.
I find you quite pleasurable.
I did save your life.
Twice.
We're gonna have to keep him on his toes, aren't we?
Oh, the whole time.
Yeah. As long as we're in agreement.
Oh, of course. Udazash.
Hi.
Hi. So. Okay. Okay.
I love you too, DM.
I
I'm
love
sorry,
you. I
but
love
I'm
you
not.
so. Do not apologize. This is great. I am first going to need an Arcana check because you are trying to break through some wards that are on the door that leads to this private room where this restricted section is.
Oh, I thought we could just walk in. Oh, all right. Okay, I'll see what I can do. 13.
Okay. Roland is not the best when it comes to his secure wards. So you sort of look at the rudimentary enchantments on the door and easily bypass them. Next, I would like for you to make a perception check.
Okay. Is it possible that I can be getting some help from my Herongon friend on this?
I'll say yes.
Okay. I was about to say, because I can roll better than that. Dirty 20.
Okay. You move, I assume, with rather hurried pacing to try to get inside.
It depends. If when we enter, I see Blackstaff, Mr. Blackystaff, sitting somewhere, then it's less hurried, and either I'm stealthing or I'm doing the I'm supposed to be here, don't bother me walk.
Okay.
So it's one of the two. But if he's not around, or if he's not within eyesight and I think I can just beeline, then yeah, we are booking it.
He is in there.
Okay.
Go ahead and so it's a dirty 20. I'll say you do spot the shelf and can see this beaten, sort of fraying leather bound journal. That even like the edges, you can see some burn marks that sort of heavily matches sort of the vibe, and even the description that Marcus had given Jeremy earlier. That is like a perfect representation of what he's looking for.
Perfect. Then if I see the professor, I want to stealth on over there, grab the book, duck around a shelf so that we can't be seen, and then tell the Herongon, do the thing.
Okay. His Nevin Torn's back is turned to you. And as you sneak, go ahead and give me a quick stealth check.
Sure. That's a 28.
Okay, perfect. He does not notice you. There's nobody else in the room. And with your dirty 20 perception check, as you grab this book, you catch a glimpse of the page that Nevin is reading. And there is a picture. And that picture sticks out to you as it depicts a rotting hand cut off just before the elbow. The flesh is stretched around the bones, and the muscles have long since atrophied.
What
But as you grab the book,
a disgusting picture he's looking at. Ugh.
Well, are you ready? Is this a suitable time to return?
It's as best as we can get without me getting in a lot of trouble. So go, 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 go.
Oh, right. Well, now we shall begin the travel back to the Feywild.
once I activate, he's just taking his sweet little time. Just as you see Nevin's head sort of perk and slowly start to turn, that's when you and Harley disappear. Nevin looks back. And looks back towards the book. Somewhere else, there is a cave in a mountain, and it's lit by torches. The air is thick, it's humid. You can hear the sounds of swamp weather. And inside, you can hear,
My eye. She took my eye.
and the camera moves in to see several hags, one of which sort of stretches and almost stumbles back, and her eye is grayed out.
Oh, she took my eye. The archer with the bow. Atropos, I want to peel her flesh from her body, and I want to savor the taste.
And another hag sort of places a hand on their cheek.
Oh, Hecate. Oh, one step at a time. One day soon, we will find our dear Winifred, and we will begin where we left off. It will be fine. Just have patience.
And as she's tapping the cheek, that eye that is grayed out rots and sort of falls out of the cavity as a golden eye fills its space.
That should do you. Now, back to preparation. Shall we, sisters?
And you just hear this as the camera slowly zooms back out of the cave. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session. I love you guys so much. This is so much fun. This is just great. I love getting these reactions from you guys. So, before we sign off for the evening, we've got a wonderful cast we want to reintroduce. So let's start with our beloved and will be soon be very, very, very heavily missed Lauren.
Yeah, listen, I am going to be sitting in a pit playing the Nutcracker and in the back of my head going, Vecna, that was Vecna. I'm gonna really miss playing with all of you, but I will be back. Odasesh will be back. I don't know if it will be it'll be 2 episodes. I don't know if it'll be 12 years or 12 minutes. We'll have to find out. But at least I hope I'm gonna remember what's gonna happen. And I got a fun book for Marcus, and I have a story to tell about a really disgusting picture of a hand. But if you want to see the other things that I'm doing, go to learn-urban.com. Thank you.
Hi, hello, good evening. You can call me Laura or Tutu or Laura Tutu. You can find me all over the internet as _ Laura Tutu on the TikTok and the threads and the Insta. I'm lauratutu.qcg.social on the Blue Sky because Blue Sky has a 6-figure fucking screen names or whatever. I have been your celestial warlock hexblood Winifred, whose backstory is a bigger problem than I anticipated. When I'm not here, you can find me hanging out with the fine folks over at Queen's Court Games, specifically at our multi-award-winning Vampires Masquerade Chronicle, the All Night Society, along with our beloved PJ. We are on hiatus right now, but season 3 is coming. #soon. As soon as our dear storyteller gets some healing into him. You'll be able to find me hanging out with the folks at Obsidian Brews next month for a little Thirsty Sword Lesbians one-shot. Stay tuned for that. I'm going to be at PAX U next week with Kujo and Lauren and Omega. I am not on any panels because all the panels that I was supposed to be on got fucking waitlisted or outright denied. So I'm honestly just going to be hanging out. Come say hi. I'll be there. I've got shit planned for 2025. I will be doing more LARPs. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Fuck my life.
I guess that's me then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. My name is PJ McGaw. You can find me everywhere at PJ McGaw, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X for now, Blue Sky, and Threads. When I'm not here, you can also find me at The Noir Enigma for the Noirville universe. Bad Meets Evil. I think we finally finished some really awesome episodes. Like, I think the first volume's done, first season's done. So look out for that. I'm super excited. We're definitely coming back. It's got such a great ending. I hope you're gonna love it. I know you're gonna love it. You can also find me over at Queen's Court Games. We are currently on a little bit of a hiatus for season 3. We'll be back, like Laura said, #soon. There is some potential things happening at Althaven. I'll give that information when I can, as well as Eldritch Osiris Games, again, when I can. And last but not least, you can also find me over at Dungeons Divided, on YouTube and all other social medias. We are also on hiatus. Look, it's the end of the year. Everyone needs to take a break at some point or else we all go crazy. So check out my social media, more information when I can, as well as the different books and TTRPGs that I've written and when they're going to be available to you. And I wish I could go to PAX U, but your man's broke. So until then, while life be lifing, I'm going to be here strifing, and I'll see you next year and next week and next year. And I love you. Goodbye.
Hello, everyone. I am Cujo. I have been your chronicler for this evening. I thank you guys all for tuning in. You can find me all over the internet as either Cujo Plays Games or Critic Chronicles. That is going to be Blue Sky, Threads, Instagram, basically the same run. There are profiles on X, but I'm not active on there anymore. We are going to be returning with the Tales of the Valiant on Thursday because I don't fly out until Friday night. Actually, I should probably double check that. Don't quote me on that. Pay attention to the socials. I don't know if we're back yet. But in the meantime, you can find me occasionally showing up over in Folk and Myth, who we're raiding tonight. You can find me Wednesdays over at Nerd Immersion playing some 5th edition. No, we're not playing 5th edition. 2024 D&D. I have done this before. These sign-offs are great. You can find us over there every Wednesday. And I will be at PAX U as well. If you see me, come up and say hi. I may be bringing the Chronicle with me along with my Chronicler look. Because there's going to be some people that I need to get autographs from for their little entries in the story so far. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for tuning in. You are loved, you are appreciated. Be nice to each other. Please be nice to each other. And we will see you guys next week. Let's get that raid set up. And we will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.